Okay, now we're going to learn to carry when you multiply 3 columns by 3 columns. This is the last lecture in the multiplication series. Okay, so you've learned how to multiply 3 columns by 3 columns, so doing a carry should be quite simple. Let's start. Okay, 3 times 4 is 12. Write the 2, carry the 1 to the next column. 4 times 3 is 12, plus that 1 is 13. Write the 3, carry the 1 to the next column. 4 times 5 is 20, plus that 1 is 21. Done with the units, now on to the tens. And what do we do before we do the tens? We always write our 0. Okay, 3 times 3 is 9. Nothing to carry there. 3 times 3 is 9, still nothing to carry. And 3 times 5 is 15. We write that in the front because we're at the beginning of the number. On to the hundreds column. We're going to add 2 zeros in now. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 5 is 5. Done. Now we're going to add all these columns of numbers. That's 2, that's 12, that's 9 plus, that's 11, okay, that's 14, 7, 8 plus 3 is 11, and that is going to be 7. There we go. Next one. Not so bad. Just the same as we did before in the previous lecture, except we've got some carries to work with. 5 times 4 is 20. We write a 0, carry a 2. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14. Write the 4, carry a 1. 4 times 4 is 16, plus 1 is 17. Done with units. Now on to tens. I'm going to write our 0 first. 4 times 5 is 20. Write the 0, carry the 2. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 2 is 14. Write the 4, carry the 1. 4 times 4 is 16, plus 1 is 17. Now onto our hundreds column. Let's put down 2 zeros. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 4 is 4. Add them up. 0, 4, that's 11 plus 5 is 16. That's 8, 9 plus 3 is 12. And that's a 6. There we go. Right. Now onto the screen, which you're familiar with, which is where you're going to press pause, and then you're going to copy them down, and then you're going to press play once you've solved them at home on your paper, and then you come back and we check the answers. Okay, so I assume that you've done your work now. Let's do the answers. 3 times 4 is 12. We write the 2, we carry the 1. 4 times 3 is still 12, plus 1 is 13. Carry a 1. 4 times 5 is 20, plus 1 is 21. Done with our units. Now onto our tens. Put a 0 down. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 3 is 9. And 3 times 5 is 15. Okay. Onto our hundreds column. Put down 2 zeros. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 5 is 5. Now we're adding up. 2, 12, that's 14, 9, 10, 11, yep. Carry a 1 here, that's 8 plus 3 is 11, and that's going to be 7. Okay, last one. Units first. 5 times 4 is 20, write the 0, carry the 2. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14, carry a 1. 4 times 4 is 16, plus 1 is 17. On to our tens next. Write our 0 down. 4 times 5 is 20. Write the 0, carry a 2. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14. Carry a 1. 4 times 4 is 16, plus 1 is 17. On to our thousands next. Not our thousands, our hundreds next. You write down 2 zeros for that. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 4 is 4. Add them up. 0, 4, 16. That's 9 plus 3 is 12. And that's 6. There we go. Did you get those answers? I hope you did. And that is actually the end of the multiplication lectures. Multiplying 3 columns by 3 columns with carries. After this, it's just you are an expert at multiplying. You will know exactly how to do it until such time as you're allowed to use a calculator in older grades. This will sustain you. Well done for coming this far. I'll see you in the division series next.